So the film is about a relatively unknown story in history. Were you guys familiar with the story of Mary Surratt before filming?
Not at all. I knew nothing.
Zero.
No.
Yeah.
James, your character obviously is very law heavy. Did you have to do any research before filming?
Did a little bit. I watched a couple of lawyers at home actually. Turned up at court and just sat in there. It's kind of helpful, kind of not helpful as well because it's so different now.
Right.
And also the law system in America is very different from the law system at home. We've got an ancient maritime law. But anyway, I tried to do a lot of research on who Frederick was, and
right.
you can't. There's just not a lot there.
Yeah.
We've since found quite a lot.
Absolutely.
But it's taken a good year and a half to get the folder we have on him now. So I was kind of left having to create a little bit of a character to help tell the story with the very basic facts that I could find out about him.
Absolutely. And you guys, personally, my favorite scenes were you guys together. What was it like on set with the scenes that were just you guys in the jail cell and outside when you guys were discussing the case?
We looked
Sexually
for
charged.
really sexually charged,
The free song was on.
dirty jokes,
There was a lot of dirty jokes.
levity,
to be
lot of
honest.
levity on the movie because we had to combat the
Absolutely. The seriousness,
costumes
yeah.
and the dank sets and
Yeah, and the seriousness and the impending sort of doom that was sort
Yeah.
of hanging over
no
her
pun
head and-
intended.
Yeah, no, but it was also it felt good because when you're making a film, not every scene can feel great.
Right.
And you have to kind of chop them off some days and go, right, that scene didn't feel great, didn't feel terrible, be okay. The big scenes that are really important will come along and they'll feel great. And what was always brilliant is when I worked with her. It sounds so weird when you say her.
Her.
When I worked with her, it generally felt really special.
Absolutely.
And kind of, she is just brilliant and kind of makes everybody level up, I think.
What was it like working with Robert Redford?
Not so easy. No, he was great. He
Yeah.
was really, really good. Nice guy, man. He can get on with anyone, that
Yeah.
dude. But I suppose his big thing is sort of focus it down and bring it down and and simplify. I suppose.
Absolutely.
And that's scary to do sometimes
Yeah.
as an actor because you sometimes feel like I'm not doing anything now. But then that's challenging.
Absolutely. So, arguably, whether or not Mary is innocent is not the main point of the film. What do you guys think the main point of the film is?
Don't know.
I think it's about.
End of the day,
I know, I was going to say,
Don't
I
know.
really
Don't
hit you with
know.
the heavy one at the end.
haven't watched it. Didn't read it. Not gonna read it.
Did it so long ago, couldn't care less. No.
Yeah. Didn't really like it.
It's.
Oh, God. I'm
Wouldn't go and see
fired.
it. Wouldn't recommend it. What's it about?
You can edit this, I hope.
None
That
of the
is
acting's-
genius.
None of the acting is that good. Some of it's okay.
Okay.
What was the question?
What do you guys think the main point of the film is? Like, what do you want people to take away?
It's about justice, but there are many levels of justice. And
Absolutely.
he tries to unveil the injustices of the Constitution, just the civil liberties. You can't treat a human being like this. Almost irrelevant whether she's guilty or innocent at a certain point. It's just, what is the truth within the truth
Exactly.
that you're hiding? So,
And also, as much as there being a point to this story, it's not so much that as well. This is a service, this film as well. This story is a real thing that actually happened about an incredibly important thing
Absolutely.
that has shaped all of our lives, even me in Scotland, because America is, ridiculously powerful all over the world. In this moment, what happened in that courtroom and happened to that lady shapes the world.
Absolutely.
So it's important. The point of the story is just the fact that we tell it, and that it's there to see something incredible that happened. If there's relevances to today or not, then that's good or not good, and you can take it or leave it as you wish. But would this story be still important? Would this story still be told without any parallels or relevance? I think yes, it would and should.
Great. Thank you guys so much. That's it. That's what we
thank you.
アメリカを2つに分けた南北戦争終結直後、北軍を率いたリンカーン大統領が暗殺された。捕らえられたのは7人の男と1人の女。
Mary E. Surratt, how do you plead?
I am innocent.
Defend one of the 8.
Defend one of the assassins?
They're the same sort of people you risked your life fighting against.
You understand what you've been charged with? Found guilty, you could hang.
I am a Southerner and a devoted mother above all else, but I am no assassin.
So I know you're not telling me the truth.
And were there ever meetings held at the boarding house?
Always in secret.
My mother is innocent.
Are we not obligated to follow the law at all times, regardless of our emotions?
Justice, swift and firm, again, as well as discouraging the North from seeking revenge.
I'm trying to help. You have to tell me exactly what happened here.
Have you ever cared for something greater than yourself?
Mary Surratt to meet her doom! I suppose he was trying to protect us.
No, Mr. Rankin!
Unless he surrenders himself, his mother will most likely be punished for his crimes.
There is no limit to how far the prosecution is willing to go!
守りたかった。この命を犠牲にしても。
All I know is that I did not.
声を隠す人。